Hi guys, I've got that tingling sensation all over again. I'm either having a stroke or it's time for another game night. Today I've got three of the stars of one of the funniest shows on TV. I love this show. If you haven't checked out Miracle Workers on TBS, you've got your homework assignment after this. First up, he's punched me in the face. He's stolen my wallet. He stabbed me during a pub quiz once. Most of these were on tape. It's Daniel Radcliffe.
And I just keep getting away with it.
You do, and I keep asking for more.
Keep letting me. Yeah.
It's good to see you, buddy. Next up, you know her from Blockers and Bad Education. She's got a cool Australian accent. I think it's because she's from Australia. I'm not sure. It's Geraldine Viswanathan.
Hello.
It's good to see you. How's it going? It's fake?
I'm really good at the Australian accent.
Finally, you've seen him in Ghostbusters and the Deadpool movies. We've never officially met, so don't believe anything he says about me. It's Karan Soni.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
This is how it's done now. This is the real intimate way to meet somebody in a Zoom box on your laptop, right?
Yeah, I smell better this way.
Same. First up, the requisite plugs. Luckily, in this case, I actually love what we're plugging. Sometimes you guys know we have to plug things we don't necessarily believe in.
Yeah, sometimes we have to promote things we don't necessarily believe in. But thankfully, again, this is not one of those times.
Congratulations, season 3 of Miracle Workers. I caught the first episode of the new one. It's fantastic, and it reinvents every single year. This time, you guys have hit the Oregon Trail. How did this setting compare to the Gross Dark Ages, to season 1? Compare and contrast for me.
I think that this season actually combines the things I kind of love about the first 2 seasons. It's got the kind of the plot-driven thing that the first season had, with the kind of same rate of jokes that the second season did. Right. And also, the Oregon Trail is a very, very dark period of American history where, it's some amazing things happened on the Oregon Trail. Also, many very, very terrible things. So I think we sort of have, that gives us permission to go a lot darker than we've gone before with the comedy.
Luckily, that fits your sensibilities from my experience with you.
Exactly.
You're not necessarily the most religious man I know. Were you worried that you were going to burst into flames when you played a man of the cloth?
No, I got a question a couple of times today. They were like, as somebody who doesn't believe in God, did you feel weird about playing and I'm like, no, not particularly. I also don't I'm sure I've played a lot of characters who I don't align with in their ideas. But
part of the gig, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's he's a priest that, he starts off very kind of moral and rigid in his morality, but then as the show goes on, he realizes that to survive on the trail, he's going to have to let some of that stuff go and make some very big compromises, which he does.
Geraldine, Karan, talk to me a little bit about each season. Are you caught off guard by what the writers have in mind for you? Do you know going in between seasons, what's coming up next? Were you surprised by what was in store for you in the new season?
Yeah, I never really know because I think I also don't ask because I then get terrified that I'm not going to be able to do it. And so I'm always like, just tell me at the table read. But yeah, it was very a little bit scary this time because when I heard just the word gunslinger before I read anything, I thought horses, I thought guns, and I don't have experience with either. So that was a little bit scary. But then I was like, oh, he's not really good at what he does. He's quite bad. So then I was like, that I can do. I can be bad at that. So that was really fun. And the other really fun thing was, I think like Daniel, I wore the same wardrobe the entire show, which is just one fitting and we're done. And it's a dream.
The classic. Gilligan's Island figured it out very early on, and smart shows succeed in that realm. For you, Geraldine, how did you like the environment this go around? Did you enjoy the Old West? Did you enjoy the Oregon Trail?
I did. Didn't enjoy the bonnets so much.
Really?
Speaking of, I'm just shaking my damn head at these boys in one costume. I had so many. I was in corsets, and the bonnets are so stupid. They were constantly flying off my head, especially on the horse. They also didn't protect you from the sun at all. It fully is flat on the back of your head. It's the most impractical, stupid piece of clothing. I'm very glad that Prudence kind of ditches the bonnet pretty soon.
You just blew your first ginormous endorsement deal for bonnets. You really, that was a gold mine waiting for you.
Bonnets are back.
Yeah, well, they're back.
Never mind what I said. Bonnets are sewing, guys.
Yeah, there it is.
See me on Instagram with
Yeah.
bonnet.
Hashtag bonnets are back.
Oh
So I mean, it is a brilliant notion, this kind of anthology nature of the show, reinventing every year, different settings, letting you guys play different characters. So in the spirit of that, indulge me. Let's reboot. It's probably never going to happen. Let's reboot Harry Potter, and you guys are playing whichever characters you want.
Great. Karan, you go first.
I want to play Hermione. Can that happen? That's the character I related to the most for whatever reason. I loved Hermione in the book. So
Did you know like you had like when you had read them, you're like, I'm gonna play Harry.
Yes, I did, because I had glasses. Well, I think we're a similar age, so I was reading the books, and then they were like, "Oh, they're gonna cast these characters," and I was like, "I'm the age for the first book," and then I had round glasses, so I thought automatically like they must know that I must play this role. And then I distinctly remember opening Yahoo News and seeing a picture of the press conference of Daniel and Emma and Rupert, and it was like cast of Harry Potter, and I was shocked. Also, like living in India and I had an Indian accent, so I don't know what I was thinking was going to happen, but I was like moody for like a week. I was like, what do you mean? And then I had these other fantasies as the movies kept going, that there was going to be a new character in the books that like I was going to play, and then I'll read the books and be like, I don't know. But yeah, I had many fantasies. All of them involved me like in a mall, like with someone coming up to me and being like, you need to be in Harry Potter.
That is how we all work.
There you go. He was by the Orange Julius, and he just got fucked out of obscurity.
It's just Selfridges, and someone came over.
Yeah. So you're Hermione in our new reboot. Geraldine, what do you want to play? Who do you want to play?
I think I'll be Hagrid. I think I'd make a great Hagrid.
Yeah, you love animals.
Yeah, I love animals.
Yeah.
Covered in hair. Like, I think that's my next project.
Yeah. The toughest one, Daniel, alongside these co-stars in this permutation. What do you think?
I mean, I would probably want to go with like Sirius or Lupin. Like those are always the two characters I was like, they're great. They're really, and I also like, I am obviously biased by my experience of filming those scenes with those people, and they're like some of my favorite memories. And I just thought those guys were really cool, probably. So I was like, yeah, I want to do that.
We also, by the way, should get Buscemi involved here if this also happens.
I was asked to cast him in an interview earlier. I was asked to put him in a Harry Potter role, and I came up with Sirius Black, but he's not quite old enough for Dumbledore, but he could do Dumbledore.
He could do either. He could do both.
I want Steve to play the Goblet of Fire. But then I mean, he just makes the sounds like anytime the thing goes in, he's like, "Arr!" And then everyone's like, you know how like Daniel Craig was in Star Wars, but like I didn't know, like was he? And then it's like one of those like Steve did the Goblet of Fire. Yeah. Can you imagine?
Daniel, the last time we chatted, I discovered your ginormous obsession over quarantine with Lego.
Yes.
There are two people in my life that are obsessed with Lego. You and my 8-year-old nephew, Dylan. I want you to critique as a Lego master.
I mean, I'm not a Lego master.
He's
that's
obsessed with Star Wars.
That's one of the biggest kits they do, I believe. That is a very large one. Do you do a lot of Star Wars work? I know you did Jurassic last time. We've done Jurassic Park. That's also awesome. This is great. This is great work, Dylan.
And then this is like he's just. Do you do like freestyle, like make your own stuff?
No,
like,
see, he's automatically way better than me. So he should go to the. I don't do this often, but I'm gonna give somebody Instagram a shout out. So my girlfriend's brother Kevin, I think his Instagram is called Legos Are Totally for Adults. He genuinely makes some of the coolest stuff. Like he's made clocks, like functional clocks out of Lego that he has like designed and made himself. He does actually good stuff. I can only build from kits, and I love it. It's tailed off a little bit now that I'm back to work.
Right.
But still it's ordaining the place.
It's probably not a good look if you're being called to set. Be like, I just have 12 more pieces to put together.
I got given a Lego chess set for Christmas, and I am playing chess on that in the trailer quite a lot. So that's it. Yeah.
By the way, when I checked in with Dylan last night, and I'm not even joking, this is like his next set. He's going Harry Potter, so he's going to be.
Oh my God, your face is on that.
Have you ever done a Lego Harry Potter set, or is that too self-referential?
I've been sent a lot, and I'm like Lego. When we talked last year, and I mentioned Lego, I had also mentioned Lego in some other press. So Lego very kindly sent me some Lego, some of which was Harry Potter related, and I was like, I'm not gonna build this, guys. I found people to give it to, but it just feels too weird to build a kit and stare at my face on a box for.
Probably not healthy. Yeah. Well, at least Geraldine's going to get a lot of bonnets sent to her. You're getting Lego. I don't know, Karan. We have to figure out what kind of freebie we get out of this conversation.
Yeah, I'll just
Think
get
about it.
Hate mail from Steve for casting him as the goblet.
The goblet. All right. The name of this show is Game Night. We should live up to it. Are you guys gamers? Are you competitive? What's your game of choice if competing with friends?
Yeah, I mean, we as a group have played a lot of code names. Code names. What else do we play? John Basso is not here today. Often tries to.
We played Secret Hitler. Wasn't that one in Prague? We played
once.
that, which was got a little heated.
Yes.
Well, when Hitler's involved, things get testy. Generally speaking.
What was the green one called, Joe? Was that Cryptid?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think we played that as well. So yeah, we have gamed as a group before. So.
Amazing.
We should be great at this.
We'll see how this goes. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Jackbox games, but they're super fun. I'm going to welcome my producer, Sammy, here. She's going to help us guide us through. Sammy, could you turn on your amazing video? Here she is.
So amazing video. Hello. Hi, everybody.
So, and then meanwhile, let's add in the Quiplash game to our screens, and Sammy will tell us how this works.
Okay.
This game is really probably going to be the most fun you're ever going to have. No pressure. So you played it?
We played it on season 1, yeah.
Love it.
Okay. Great. Okay, so then you go to your phone, you go to jackbox.tv, and the room code, oh my God.
There's always one that's so proud of himself.
I was about to press enter, so I didn't want it. I wanted to like give a heads up that like I thank you for your instructions, but I've also spent so much time playing Quiplash that I
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Waiting on Karna and Geraldine whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, people are doing funny names. I got in too early and now I'm
That's what you get.
That is what you get.
Yeah.
One more we're waiting on.
Yeah, I got very into Quiplash during quarantine at one point. Yeah.
You got too frustrated.
There we go. Buscemi's in.
Really okay. Everybody's in. Ready to go.
All right.
Here we go. Now, is it Buscemi or Buscemi? I've gone back and forth.
I've been calling it Buscemi all day, and then every journalist said Buscemi, and he was like, "Yes," and I've just realized like I can't. I
know.
Embarrassing. I think it is Buscemi though, but he's just so nice that he's just like, you can say it either way, it's fine.
Call him whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys know, what's going to happen is you're going to get 2 prompts on your phone for round 1. You want to try to come up with the funniest, craziest, most bizarre answer you can, and then you will be pitted against each other in a battle of wit.
Cool.
Yes.
This isn't going to go for me.
Cut the tension with a knife.
All right, here we go. 90 seconds for these first 2 prompts. And I'm going to join the audience so I can be a tiebreaker here.
All right, that's one shitty answer. Great.
Josh, you look upset. You look concerned.
That's just my default face. That's not a game.
Yeah. This is your thinking face.
Yeah. 25 seconds on the clock.
Here we go.
Buscemi's in. Tiger's in.
This is so long. I'm stressed.
I know.
We're waiting on the Lego Master. 10 seconds. What?
6
5,
seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Points just for that. I mean, come
That
on.
was thrilling. Okay, a good name for a restaurant that serves animals with the faces still on them. Jungle Cafe or Cute Faces Taste Yummiest.
I like Jungle Cafe because it's really deceptive because you wouldn't know. You just get there and be like, oh my God, everything still has a face.
Oh, that's not fair. Daniel influenced the crowd.
It didn't influence it. Everyone has made a decision, Josh.
Oh, Buscemi gets a win finally.
Buscemi early in the lead.
All right, what Bigfoot complains about to his therapist the most? Speak to his or parent stuff.
I like that. I like that. I mean, it's universal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I like that. That's it. Everyone wins. Wait, what? Oh, tiebreaker. Oh, tiebreaker. I've never played with a tiebreaker before.
I'm sneaky.
Oh.
Okay, the worst way to be murdered. Stabbed in the back by a CBS executive. Or at home in bed. Scary.
That's
Wow.
so funny.
I know who it is, and I know who's winning.
Yeah.
Playing to the hometown crowd.
Oh, yeah.
I just kind of went earnest.
Semi.
Yeah, you went very
Domination.
real.
I was just being honest. Just speaking.
Yeah.
That one, it's like too real.
Too real. Definitely. Exactly.
Yeah.
No one wants to think about that.
Okay, here we go.
All right, bad advice for new graduates. No soap or buy every mouse you see.
What?
Wow.
I'm not proud of mine. But I'm not really, I don't know.
I mean, this was the one that was very last minute.
Oh.
That's why I didn't. Thank you, Geraldine.
Well, I love thinking that it's like vague. Like you see a mouse, you buy it. Like the animal.
No, it's not actually vague at all. It's very specific. You literally buy every mouse you see for the rest of your life as a rule.
I can get into that.
Round two. Buscemi in the lead so far.
Here we go. Yeah, Buscemi's in the lead. Buscemi's in the lead. Round two. All points are doubled here. No pressure. You have 2 new prompts on your phone now and about 84 seconds. I love just the deep concentration that takes over. It's like everyone's taking the SATs now all of a sudden. Josh is in. Always the first one.
Look, one of these days they're going to reward for speed.
This is really hard.
Yeah.
It is. We didn't say it'd be easy.
I went controversial with one.
Your own game night.
It might break Quiplash as we know it.
Oh God.
This is really stressful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. 10 seconds.
I feel really bad about one answer and really good about the other one.
5 seconds.
Oh no!
Get it. That's a really thrilling element to this every time.
Dark round.
Can't handle it. Okay. The
Oh,
secret to a great
hello.
marriage is lube or
Oh my God.
This really is telling. This really speaks to both the contestants and the voter.
I
Oh
mean-
yeah. Sammy.
there we go.
I hated
There we
myself
go.
for that answer. You
Sorry, I inspired earnestness, and that is my curse.
Okay, the
oh my
worst
God.
combination of 2 actors that could possibly star in the next season of True Detective together. Tommy from The Room and Buscemi, or Mel Gibson and Woody Allen. Very
This
good.
is really good.
Very
Wow.
Very good.
Very good.
This is very good.
I made my choice based on the one I would really genuinely hate to watch. I would love to watch Tommy Wiseau and
Yeah. Okay. The terrible fate of the snowman Olaf in a director's cut of Frozen. He melts or swoosh.
This is, you remember when I just made it in?
Oh yeah.
Is that the extra I?
Yeah.
Is that a word?
I think I was going for squish.
Ah,
Swish.
it's an Australian.
It's like the sound of melting, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you, Dan. I really.
I often vote for wrongly spelled things just because I'm like, I don't know what it is. I like it.
A cute name for hemorrhoids. Butt fights or bun humps. Ooh,
Oh my
these are
god!
very good.
I love bum
Ooh.
humps.
The medical profession should reconsider.
I thought you might.
I do too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That's the quiplash. Got it.
I was
Damn.
I was really happy with that. You know, when you
Yeah.
press enter and you feel good about it. I assume that's how a football player feels when he knows it's a home run straight off the bat.
Amazing.
Bum humps is
Preparation H will be reaching out.
We are
Okay.
Still domination.
All right.
Oh,
Get
round
ready,
three.
round
really
3.
round.
Is it going to be one of those weird? Is this from the later Quiplashes where the third rounds are bad?
Well, it's so
Oh.
you all have the same prompt here.
Okay.
Oh.
And that prompt is the name that cavemen probably gave to diarrhea. So you all answer the same prompt, and then you get to vote 3 times. So you can vote for one answer 3 times, 3 different answers, however you want to split that up. It's your journey.
It's a journey.
It is a journey. Buscemi been waiting for that question. Had the answer ready to go.
Not pleased.
Right.
Not happy with myself.
12 seconds.
I'm going to assume that like we've run it through a translation, and so that whatever they said in their caveman language.
Okay.
3 seconds.
8
Again,
months.
it's down to the wire.
Hagrid likes to use every second.
Yeah. Okay. The name that cavemen probably gave to diarrhea: brown boogie woogie, sloppity flop, the great emptying. They didn't have words yet, or shitty shitty bang bang. Ooh,
There's good ones in here.
really good options.
I'm
This is.
okay. I'm giving 2 to one of them and 1 to the other.
Same. The one that I rewarded a lot, it doesn't feel appropriate for the time, but I still enjoy the phrase.
I think that means I'm getting a vote.
Oh.
You look nasty.
I think everyone should be proud of their work here.
Thanks.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
Dan liked it.
I appreciate you writing all that out.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, was
Yeah.
not expecting any love. That's great.
No,
Very good.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I like yours. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
There it is.
Incidentally, the German word for diarrhea, if I remember, is Durchfall, which just means through fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that correct, Geraldine? Oh, you speak German, don't you? Yes, is that correct?
Still
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. The final there.
Unsurprising, but very well deserved. Well deserved and
Oh
earned.
my gosh.
Well played. Very well done. Oh, 100%. What's that mean? Why does Lou get special
Because
shout
Lou
outs?
gets-
Everyone voted
100%.
blue.
It's
Oh, and bum humps.
matches. Yeah, so anything that got the total vote
Got it.
wins. Yeah.
Dan, you're replacing Sammy. You know Quiplash better than her. You're producing my next game.
Quiet
Oh,
down,
I played
Dan.
a lot of this during quarantine. I was not. When you first said, "Are you familiar with Jackbox games?" I literally had to play it cool. I mean, vaguely.
Urban.
All right, we're gonna say goodbye to Quiplash and say goodbye to Sammy as we finish up our chop. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you, Sammy.
Bye.
Thank you.
Well played, guys. All right, so the games are not over yet. So let's do some classic Would You Rather games now that we've warmed up. Let's just test our knowledge of each other and hypotheticals. For instance, in keeping with the theme of your wonderful show, would you guys rather live in the Old West or the Dark Ages?
The Old West, because I mean,
Same.
things were bad, but things were so much worse in the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Like you had a reasonable expectation of making it to 40 years old in the 1800s. So like that feels like an improvement.
Right.
Yeah.
As someone that surpassed that, that's chilling.
Backlash. That was good.
Would you rather have like historically bad breath or historically bad BO?
I say BO.
I think BO.
Yeah, and BO as well. Yeah.
People can be into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. People can be into that. And also, if you were meeting someone for the first time, they could be like, well, he might have just sweated a lot. He might have been working very hard. They might not know, like, you know,
that could be genetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are things you can apply to yourself that could cover up said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just coming. Anyway.
In keeping with your character's name from last year, Shit Shoveler, for all of you, would you rather change your last name to Shit Shoveler or Sassy Gassy?
Miss Sassy Gassy? Come on. How is that not my name already? That's such a good name.
Yeah, I think if you turn into a Instagram influencer or pop icon, you just go by Sassy Gassy.
That's great. That's my new like DJ name, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
you
learn.
Like, yeah, on Instagram you're like selling probiotics and digestive teas. You're Sassy Gassy.
Karan, you're a veteran of Deadpool movies. We know the movies that Dan was a part of. Would you guys rather spend a day as Deadpool or Voldemort?
Ooh, Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool. Those are like weird options.
Yeah, no. One's a hero.
One's the hero. Did you think Voldemort was the hero of Harry Potter?
I need to watch it again. Oh my God, really?
Famously funny.
Yeah, he breaks the fourth wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I want that version of the film.
Would you guys rather have a tattoo on your face of Donald Trump or the Harry Potter scar tattooed on your face?
Even I would rather have the Harry Potter scar tattooed.
Yeah. What?
Any day.
That's cool. I basically have a little something, a little placeholder anyway. That'd be sick.
Would you guys rather have 20 fingers or 20 toes? I like how both Karan and Dan both look to the side. They're looking for help from the audience.
No, I just felt like cringy. I was like, oh God.
I was imagining what you would get more from. I'm going to say fingers.
Yeah.
Are they just on your hands? Are they just coming down the side of your arm like frills? Or are they like elsewhere on your body?
I didn't explore this nightmare scenario to its fullest potential. Sorry.
I'm going to say 20 fingers.
Okay.
I'm going to say
pasta. Maybe.
Yeah. And but like toes, I feel. Yeah, like toes are hidden too. I can hide them.
Okay. That's wise.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. On a previous episode, this is one of my favorite questions. One of the great Would You Rather champions, unbeknownst to me, was Dakota Johnson. She posed this question to me, so now I pose it to everybody else. Would you rather have a mouthful of bees or one bee in your butt? I know it's provocative.
How long is this situation going to last?
That really depends on you. You have to get out of the situation.
I mean, I let the bees out my mouth. I open my mouth.
I've heard that scenario has been offered up, but I mean, is that going to happen? Are they all going to leave? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. They might like it in there.
They might crawl down.
Yeah.
Right. And
then still end up in your butt.
Right. So you're probably better going just the one bee in the butt, hoping you can get that guy out of there. And then,
or just come to terms with the bee in that butt and live a happy life with it.
Oh no, though.
In the butt.
Can't we all just get along with them?
You're going bee in butt?
I think it has to be in the butt.
Yeah, mouth is too scary.
That's
all those stings, you might lose feeling forever. One bee you can handle in the butt.
Also, if you're not sting, it depends on if it stings or not. If he's just fluttering around,
that's probably okay. But, but you'd be living on a knife edge of all the time of like, what if I anger him? Am I gonna suddenly if I go on a run, is he gonna sting me?
I cannot sit down.
Yeah, right.
No, it's a lot to think on. Come back to me in a few days.
Well done. Who was that from? Dakota Johnson?
Dakota Johnson. She had like 10 different questions. She just started throwing them at me. Amazing. A little improv challenge for you guys. This is a game we call the game of questions. So we're going to each pose a question to each other, and we're just going to go around. We're just going to go. This has to be, you have to follow each other with a question.
Oh.
So for instance, I'm going to start. I'm going to go to Dan. You have to respond with a question to Geraldine. Back to me.
Does it have to make any sense?
Hopefully, that's the idea. But
if you have to like base my question off your question, does it have to be a response to your question?
We're trying to make it seem like a cohesive conversation.
Okay.
So for instance, Dan, are you enjoying yourself?
Anyone enjoying themselves?
How about you, Karan? I feel like I've really figured out a loophole. How do you feel, Karan?
I feel like we should maybe go get lunch. How do you feel?
Is that a question for me?
Yeah.
Were you talking to Geraldine?
To Josh. I don't know.
No, that was we were
Karan's taking it very literal. He's responding to everybody's questions.
Yeah.
I had to do a version of this game in a play once, and
oh gosh,
we had to fucking learn it by heart, and it was the worst. It was the worst part of my night every night.
Oh no,
I could see bringing that at this time.
I was gonna say when I brought it up, I could see like your head just start to like implode. I clearly like hit some nerve in there.
Said improv game, and my heart sank. That was the.
Okay, we'll bail out of it. We'll bail out of it because
sorry.
I didn't know it was going to touch a memory. But I do want to hit up beyond this third season of Miracle Workers. You guys are all very busy. Geraldine and Karan, you collaborated on a new film that just debuted at Tribeca. Congratulations! Tell us about it.
Yeah, I actually co-wrote the film with my boyfriend. It's called 7 Days, and it's produced by the Duplass brothers, and Geraldine and I star in it. And she was kind enough to come at the heart of COVID and make this movie in a very scrappy way. And it's basically a rom-com, I guess. And yeah, hopefully it'll be out in a bigger way very soon.
And I have seen it, and it's awesome. And like it's really, really cool. It was incredibly fun to like, having seen these guys play parts on our set, like to watch them work together was like very, very thrilling.
Therapeutic, bizarre, fun, horrifying to make it during this COVID year. Was it a little bit of a nice escape or what?
Yeah, it was all of those things. I think it was particularly shocking for Geraldine because she was like, what did I sign up for here?
It was kind of in my darkest hour, but it was such a light because it was just so nice to be like working together with people again on a project that everyone was really passionate about. It was a really small crew. It was like 8 of us in an Airbnb in Palm Springs, and we shot it in 8 days. And it was just, we were just like so excited to be in a room with people and like people we don't really know. It was
right.
Best. Yeah.
Awesome. I can't wait to check it out. And Dan, sounds like you're up to a project that I'm very intrigued by. You're probably in the middle of Lost City of D. That
is the title currently.
So you, Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock, America's Sweetheart.
I mean, it's very much Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, and me. But it's Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock, myself, Patty Harrison, many other people who are awesome and funny, who I'm forgetting now. I don't know how much I can say about like the plot of the movie, but I just feel like it is the film that everyone needs in some way right now. Like it is just a glorious like rom-com adventure movie of the type that like I don't think they come around very often, that they're this good as well. Like the action is going to be incredible, but it's also incredibly, genuinely very, very funny. I'm very, very excited for people to see it eventually.
A little bit of the Romancing the Stone kind of vibe from
very
my
much
childhood.
like I'm influenced by that, and I think if you talk to the directors, who are these awesome guys called Aaron and Adam Nee, they would have a bunch of those films that they are referencing in some way. It's a real joy to work on. It's crazy with having like there's like helicopter units and stuff and boats, and it's crazy, massive, and really, really exciting.
Are you or Channing shirtless more in the film?
Channing is much more shirtless. There is no call for my character to be shirtless in this film.
But there is in Miracle Workers.
Okay, it's in Miracle Workers, man. This season,
there is a lot.
There is way more of my body this season in Miracle Workers than I had anticipated before filming.
Let's just say one word: bronzer. There's some bronzer. That was everywhere.
The final scene, for various reasons that will become apparent when you watch the show, they had to use a lot of makeup on me that I found out since was also used on the Dancing with the Stars people. So I am if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me.
That's what we in the business call a tease. Look out for the rest of the season of Miracle Workers Oregon Trail for the bronzed Daniel Radcliffe.
Not even actually. I mean, look at me.
That's why I get along with you. You're the only other albino person in the business. Yeah. Congratulations, guys. I love this show. I love that it's you've created this awesome comedic rep company that comes back every year in a new fantastic way. I hope the show keeps going. Everybody should check out Oregon Trail, the 3rd season on TBS. Thank you guys for indulging my shenanigans. As always, Karan, it's great to meet you finally.
Great to meet you.
Geraldine, great to see you. And Dan, thanks again, buddy.
As always, dude. Thank you so much. This was really fun.
Yeah.
Right, thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Josh.
Thank you. You are a genuine pleasure on any press day. That's really fun. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Talk to you guys soon.